YouTube, we're back in business. I've seen your guys' comments, and today we got Plague Diamond SMGs. We're going to show you guys how to get these puppies done in just 4 games of zombies in under 20 rounds in each game, getting all camo challenges simultaneously. Now before we do so, I just want to make a point that this will start working the strategy at weapon level 40. Before you get to 50, you can start doing this strategy at level 40. If you haven't leveled your weapon up all the way yet, check out my fastest weapon level XP video. I've also seen you guys say, Zach, you don't need to say thanks so much, we already know. So I'm going to say it one time as I make this video. 8,000 subscribers in less than 2 weeks of making videos. You guys are all insane. Thank you so much. And with that being said, let's jump straight into the good stuff and show you the video. So I've seen a lot of you guys requesting that I show my class setup, so today I'm going to do so. I'm going to be using the highest recoil SMG, the MAC-10, just to show you guys that it's going to be easier than whatever I do today. But all the attachments I'll go over will essentially be the same on every weapon. Very few changes to go throughout. This is what I like to use. Now as far as sights go, the Microflex LED has just the smallest rim on the outside. Definitely the way to go in every single zombies game if you're using an AR or an SMG. Now again, the MAC-10 has some crazy recoil, so I'm going to be using the SOCOM Eliminator. You guys can use the agency suppressor if you'd like, but I just like the added recoil buff. I pretty much use that on all my weapons unless I'm grinding a ton of zombies and get sick of hearing my gun shoot, then I'll throw a suppressor on. As far as the barrel goes, we're actually not going to be using the Cavalry Lancer with the armor damage. Again, we're not playing into round 20. So armored zombies aren't going to be spawning. We are going to take the extra damage buff, being SMGs, they're a little weaker. So we are going to take the Task Force barrel. That's essentially going to be what we take on all of them. Even though we lose a clip, the damage buff is just too good to turn down. Now, if possible, if your guys' weapons are leveled up, take the last laser and flashlight together, the Ember Sighting Point for sure. If not, take the mounted flashlight. We want the extra salvage drop so we can level up the tiers of our weapon as soon as possible. Without a doubt, you guys need to be taking a flashlight in every zombies game you go into. Again, the recoil on this thing is crazy, so we're going to be taking the Field Agent grip for the additional recoil control. I suggest you guys do the same on whatever SMG you use. And then whatever the biggest magazine you guys can find is, I have a max level. So obviously we're going to take the salvo round. 53 round mag. Once you pack a punch it, that thing will double, so take the biggest magazine you have. And just like every weapon in the game, the last grip is always the best, so I personally take the Airborne Elastic Wrap. The aim down sight time, aim while going prone, not that we necessarily use that, but the flinch resistance and ADS time is just the fastest that we can get, so clear choice. A little bit of a weird one, but I do like going for the combat stock. I don't take the Raider stock or no stock. I like the extra shooting movement speed. It's just nice when you're training or anything like that. You can, aim down sight and shoot your gun. You get a little bit of movement speed to stay away from the zombies while you do so. And again, I'm going to be taking Ring of Fire. It will give you a damage buff to kill the elite zombies as fast as possible. So if you do as well, level that Ring of Fire up with your Aether crystals and take that into your zombie games. So in round 1, obviously make sure we're hitting our early headshots. We want to make sure we're getting every headshot we can so we're not behind at the end of the game. Same thing as our previous strategies. We're going to open the door at round 2. Head up to the top and knocked. This is where we will be until the end of round 6. We'll save a zombie, get the power on as soon as we can. Something worth mentioning as well, if you guys haven't leveled up your weapon classes you use most, you can get some extra critical hit and close range damage with the gun classes. So if you have those extra Aether crystals, make sure you're spending them. Level up your weapon classes. It's going to help you put out more damage each second and to speed up your games overall. I think we've got our last zombie here. So we're going to head down, get the power on like I said. This will make it so we spawn our elite zombie in as soon as possible. Like I usually do, I'll take right now to kind of explain the overall strategy and what you guys are trying to shoot for. Now there's 3 camo challenges we're going to want to worry about. The 2005 critical kills and pack-a-punch kills. And then the 15 elite kills that we're going to need to complete the weapon. Now, the rest of these camo challenges will pretty much finish themselves. These are going to be the 3 that we focus on as we play through these games. Now, to get all those things done in 4 games, we just need to take the total amount and divide them by 4. And in order to complete the camo challenges, we need 4 elite kills per game 4 times to put us past the amount we need, 16 out of 15. And then as well, in each game, we're going to need 625 critical kills and pack-a-punch kills to complete that total amount that we need in just 4 games. Now, some of you ask why we don't play into later rounds. Again, if you play past, into round 30, etc., you guys are going to be having a lot more kills, critical kills and pack-a-punch kills, more than elite kills. You're going to be waiting for elite zombies to spawn, and when you have more kills than you need, you're just not utilizing your time the best. So speedrunning these 4 games to round 20 as quick as you can we'll complete all the camo challenges simultaneously, getting them all done at one time. Now, you guys can start doing your SMGs at level 40. Once you hit weapon level 40, you can start doing this strategy. By the time you complete the 4 games, you will have unlocked level 50 in your last camo challenge to complete that. And in the 4 games, you'll complete every camo challenge underneath the last one, finishing your gun, getting it gold at the end of that 4th game. We're going to level up our weapon to tier green right there because we can't pack a punch right away. We definitely need the damage buff. So we want to make sure we get the power turned on before we end round 6 right there. I'm going to go for the coffin Easter egg for a free Juggernaut perk. Again, it's just saving us more money. And once we come out of it, we are going to be inside of our dog round, and then our elite round being at round 8. 2 good tips here. If you guys lay down prone, you'll get 100 extra, points at each perk machine. Also, some people in my comments have let me know I can come up here and shoot these crystals, trying to get some extra salvage and money just while the coffin Easter egg is going. It will spawn you back down there at the end regardless, so you might as well run around here, try to get a couple extra things. Which is a good little time saver. So there we are, hopping straight into our dog round. We're going to get a free Juggernaut. Pick up all the scrap that it gives us and get through this round. Now, once we complete the dog round, we are going to stay down in the Pack-a-Punch room until we have 5,000 points to Pack-a-Punch. We want to Pack-a-Punch right away, so we start working on those Pack-a-Punch kills immediately. Again, here's our first elite zombie at round 8, just like we said. Now, just ignore him. We're just going to get the money we need to Pack-a-Punch. That's all our goal is right now. A couple more here. Again, right when we hit the 5,000, we're just going to stop. There it is. Jump down, Pack-a-Punch right away. Now that we're Pack-a-Punch, we're going to head straight back up to the top of Noct. It will force respawn all the zombies up there. We'll use our Ring of Fire, blow through the elite zombie, and immediately start farming into later rounds. So there he is, spawning up top. We're going to try and let him get a little closer just because we know we don't have the best range on our MAC-10. Use that Ring of Fire, and then again, just spray him down. The damage buff will completely remove his HP, so don't worry about getting overran right here. Just focus all your energy on the bosses. They'll disappear. After we complete that elite round, we have 2 goals that we want to accomplish. 1, get our green scrap back to 1,000 so we can level up our weapon to tier blue. And also get enough money to buy Deadshot Daiquiri. We have an SMG, so we just want to ensure we're getting our headshots as early as possible. So now our weapon is leveled up to tier blue. We had our 1,000 green scrap back. And we're also buying our Deadshot at the beginning around 11 just so we can start getting those headshots as we go through the next 9 rounds. So we got a dog round at 12, meaning our next elite round is going to be one after at 13. Now, sometimes the elite rounds can differ. I've gotten them on 11 before. I've gotten them on 12. Don't be worried if it's not the exact same as me. Again, we're just trying to do everything as soon as possible. You may have to play, you may be finished at round 19. It may be round 20 or 21. So as you guys heard there, here comes our second elite. We're going to let him shoot at us once. Get a little bit closer, just so we can deal the most damage over time. Pop our Ring of Fire. Just focus on him again. All the zombies that walk straight in front of you, you can just tap in the head. But we want to make sure we're aiming at him because we want to use every second in the Ring of Fire to kill the elites. If you run out of time with your Ring of Fire and you still have elites up, you might have to move around a little bit. So just spend every second you can on the elites themselves and you guys will be fine. Right now you're probably saying, Zach, you have enough money to go Pack-a-Punch again, why don't you? Now the damage buff isn't super necessary at this round, so we're actually going to play until the end of round 15 when we get a boost of our blue scrap, which will put us above 500. So we can level up our weapon tier to purple and Pack-a-Punch a second time in the same trip downstairs, just saving us some time. So we're going to play here till the end of round 15. Again, just focus on getting those headshots. We're not missing too many this game. 290 out of 319. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. You guys should be doing better than that. I know all of you are better than me, so get more headshots than your boy. Again, you guys have quite a few rounds in between your bosses, so don't be afraid to use your Ring of Fire once it comes back up. If you guys start getting pushed out a little bit, if it starts getting hard, use Ring of Fire. Just regain your composure. You guys will be fine. So we're on our last zombie here, so if we check our blue scrap, we're at 360. So once we kill this zombie, we're going to get a boost. We're now at 510, which perfectly puts us over the amount to level up our weapon tier to purple, and we have enough money to Pack-a-Punch a second time. But we want to make sure we get those 2 things done first, but 10 rounds after we get the power on, our perk machine will spawn. So if you guys want to come up here, buy your extra perks if you have some money, we're pretty much good to go until we end the game right now. Now it's just farming kills out. We're not going to be spending our money on anything else. are wasting time going anywhere. We're just going to be sitting at the top, getting our kills, getting our headshots, getting our elites, completing our camos, baby. Another thing you guys can do if you play on controller is just ADS spam a little bit. It will auto lock onto the head. Something you guys can do on the boss as well. As you guys can see, we have our third elite round at round 17. So ADS tap if you guys like. Get some nice little headshots in there. Spend all your time shooting at the elites, remember. We don't want that ring of fire to run out before we finish them off. So we're actually in a dog round at round 20, which means our last elite round is going to be at 21. And if we check our kills here, we're about 100 critical kills off our target. So we'll get those last critical kills up to that 625, around 600 there. And then our last elite, back out, restart our game, and just do that 4 times. We're done. So here comes our last elite, again in round 21. We are going to have armored zombies, but it's no problem. We'll just fly through them again. Just spend your time on the elite, kill the zombies close to you while he's waiting. We got an insta-kill, so his health's going to go away even faster. So as you guys can see, we're in round 22, just starting it here, but we're at 642 eliminations. Now, if we were perfect, we'd be done with our critical kills, but I'm going to stay a little bit, complete those critical kills to the 625 we need, and show you guys another little strategy you can do. If you feel like you're getting overwhelmed up top, just train in the spawn. Other than up there, the zombies have the fastest spawn times in the pond. So we'll just train in the pond here. We'll pull them down the straight line, aim towards the head, and just have a heyday. All your critical kills can come through this way. Finish it up here. That should put us right past the amount we need. There we go, 626. Right on the money. And we even messed up because we have 705 eliminations. So that being said, we've got our 4 elite kills. We've got our 626 critical kills. That game did take me about 25 minutes. It can take you anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. SMGs, again, do a little less damage, so you might spend some extra time in your games, but 4 games of 25 minutes to get 1 weapon gold from the time it's level 40, if you ask me, that's pretty damn good. Now, that is the strategy that I used personally to get my dark Aether camo. If you guys find something that works better for you, you don't have to listen to me, but in my opinion, when you break down the math, you do it in this way, you just can't do it any better, any faster, save yourself any more time. Just briefly discussing the other camo challenges, your 3 critical kills rapidly, your double kills, your 20 kills without being hit. These are all camos that'll complete themselves, so don't worry about them at all. Maybe that last one there, just make sure you're keeping your distance from the zombies, but with SMGs, you'll have no problem getting 20 kills without being hit. So the camos that we discussed are really going to be the only ones you guys want to focus on, and that's really all it is to it. If you follow this step by step, you'll have no problem getting your SMGs Plague Diamond. Now, SMGs and ARs do have the most weapons per class, so they will take a little bit longer, but they are better than all the other classes. So don't worry, you'll fly through the camo challenges. You'll actually enjoy doing them rather than pulling your hair out with the snipers or the launchers. That being said, our assault rifle video will be next. Lastly, we have our tac rifles and LMGs, which we will get to. Need help with any other classes, we do have the melee weapons up, the launchers up, the snipers up, the shotguns up. You know, really, we've put everything out, even an overall guide and a weapon XP guide. So if you need help with absolutely anything, I can promise you my channel's the place to be. We've been blowing up again, like I said. You know, I think we're gonna hit 10,000 subs by the end of this week, which I just can't even wrap my mind around. Coming up next week, Zombies does have a free trial week, so we're going to get a lot of new players on, hopefully enjoying the game enough to download it, so I can see my channel doing really well. So if you've enjoyed this video, drop a like, leave me a comment on what you want to see next, what you've enjoyed. You know, it does help my name and face continue to get out there to more people. You guys have already been doing a great job, and I just want to thank you for that. Again, we do stream on YouTube Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sundays. Late at night, except for Saturdays, we do the mornings, so if you want to, drop by, ask me any questions live, come catch that gameplay, play with us on stream, and with that, we'll end her there. We'll let you guys get on to your next video, the rest of your days. Take care, be safe, I love you all, thank you so much for your support, your donations, your subscriptions, absolutely everything means the world to me. You're all the goats, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Peace.